The common perception of the UK economy is one of extreme centralisation. It's often viewed through the lens of a single gravitational pull, where London and the southeast attract almost all of the nation's investment, talent, and energy. In reality, the North's economy generates £476 billion, a full fifth of the UK total. However, productivity sits 11% below the national average, a persistent gap caused by the decline of heavy industry. Closing this specific gap is the central goal of regional policy. If the North's major city regions reached the UK average for productivity, it would add roughly £40 billion to the national economy every year. Securing that £40 billion prize requires a move away from the traditional monolithic view of the North. The region is instead rebuilding itself as a network of highly specialized, interlocking superclusters. The first of these clusters is the AI and data spine, which is taking shape in the Northeast. Newcastle has been designated as a designated AI growth zone, a status intended to unlock up to £30 billion in potential investment. Proof of this focus exists at Newcastle University's National Innovation Centre for Data. By hosting a joint laboratory with Nvidia, the center translates complex AI research into tools that organizations can actually use to improve their operations. Further south, Manchester has emerged as one of Europe's fastest-growing digital economies. It now hosts the largest AI sector by headcount outside of London, becoming a primary destination for venture capital and tech talent. Supporting this growth requires a massive expansion of physical infrastructure. In East Manchester and Stockton-on-Tees, plans are moving forward for £100 million neural edge data centers designed specifically to process the high-intensity workloads required by generative AI. This concentrated infrastructure provides the digital bedrock for the region. It allows northern firms to scale their technologies locally, rather than relying on the increasingly constrained power and server networks of the southeast. This digital foundation supports a massive professional services sector centered in Leeds. As the UK's second-largest hub for banking and law, this northern square mile handles over £6 billion in financial services annually. This financial strength is increasingly tied to specialized technology. The region's LegalTech and fintech sectors are growing at 125% of the national average, with LegalTech specifically expanding by 50% in a single year. This tech-driven finance cluster connects directly to the North's creative ecosystem. Salford's Media City UK serves as a global production hub for the BBC and ITV, making Manchester the largest creative and digital hub in Europe outside of London. The marketing agencies in these cities are rapidly pivoting toward AI integration. Firms in Manchester and Leeds are scaling e-commerce brands, while specialized agencies in Sheffield are pioneering generative engine optimization to ensure brands are cited by AI search tools. By fusing high finance with advanced digital marketing, the North has created a self-sustaining service economy. It allows major brands to manage capital and reach global audiences without needing a presence in the capital. The North's history is rooted in the first industrial revolution, symbolized by George Stephenson's 1825 locomotive. Today, that legacy has evolved into a cluster of advanced manufacturing and precision engineering. In the Liverpool city region, a £51 million investment is building a new national cryogenics facility. This site is designed to anchor a global R&D hub for ultra-low temperature research, attracting firms in the quantum and healthcare sectors. In Sunderland, Nissan is investing hundreds of millions to manufacture new electric vehicles, while South Yorkshire is leveraging its manufacturing heritage to forge materials critical for next-generation defense and aerospace capabilities. Along the East Coast, the Humber and the Northeast are positioning themselves as a clean energy superpower. They are leveraging offshore wind farms and hydrogen production to decarbonize the UK's most energy-intensive industrial heartlands. These regions have transitioned from heavy industry to high-tech production. They are now engineering the quantum tools and sustainable energy systems required to secure the global supply chains of the 21st century. While these regional clusters are successful individually, their full potential depends on the principle of agglomeration, the economic boost that occurs when people, ideas, and businesses can interact without friction. The £45 billion Northern Powerhouse Rail project is the intended catalyst for this shift. By linking the major cities from Liverpool to Hull and Newcastle, the government aims to turn isolated hubs into a single connected labor market. This rail investment is paired with new city investment funds designed to densify city centers. The goal is to bring more housing and office space directly to the transit hubs where these specialized industries are located. This connectivity allows for a more efficient flow of resources. It means a fintech startup in Leeds can more easily access the AI expertise in Manchester or the manufacturing capabilities of South Yorkshire. By integrating these nodes, the North can operate at a global scale that no single city could achieve alone, creating the density of talent and capital usually found only in the Golden Triangle of the South. Through the use of patient capital, targeted digital infrastructure, and sector specialization, the North is no longer following the economic model of the capital, it is building its own. This decentralized strategy offers a new path for regional growth. It redefines how a post-industrial landscape can secure its own future, making the goal of that £40 billion productivity prize a more tangible reality.